What's up everybody, George from Vintage GT. Today I finally got it. I ordered some LED headlight bulbs, finally in the mail. As you can tell, I am filming inside. I'm doing the unboxing and review indoors. It is a little chilly and rainy out there today, so we're gonna be doing it indoors. So before I start, I just want to say that it took me a while to figure out the right ones I wanted. So there are different types of headlight bulbs from different companies, and you know, there's so many to choose from, and I didn't want to choose the wrong ones. There's so many questions, whether you want some with fans, some without the fans, what color lights, you know, all sorts. You want to make sure they're as closest to what you want, right? So it took me a while to finally get the ones I wanted. I found some I'm pretty sure are going to work perfectly for me. I have yet to install them, so we'll see how that works, but let's go ahead and let me show you guys what I got. So I went with the Cougar motor headlight bulbs. They are the Evolution Plus edition, and these are said to fit my 2017 Jeep Renegade. These are the H13 high and low, so it is both a headlight that is low beam, high beam. So it should work for my car. Let's open it, show you guys what's inside. Okay, so it looks like we get our instructions. There is a specific way to install them. You just want to make sure when you put on any LED bulbs, or any bulbs for that matter, you want to make sure you have them set right, so that way you're not blinding the oncoming drivers with your low beam. So before we do any of that in the install, I will compare the regular halogen lights with these LED bulbs. But the cool thing about the instructions, it gives you, obviously gives you some details and all about them. So these are the 65K cooling whites. These are the white LED lights. I didn't want any of the ice blue. I didn't want that yellow looking. I wanted the ice white. These are white bulbs, and they are also fanless bulbs, so we're gonna try those out. The installation step is actually pretty neat, so I don't know if you can see that very well, but it has instructions on how to install them, 1 through 5. It's actually pretty cool. Now let's actually look into the bulbs themselves. As you can see here, they are, like I said before, it's got the high beam, low beam. You can see them right there. There you go, right on the chip. It's got one that's a little sticking out a little bit more to the left. One's a little behind it. One of them is for the high beam, one is for the low beam. Both sides, has it on both sides. So that's pretty neat. As you can tell, it is a pretty small, thin profile. So these should work. When you install them, you don't want to install them like this. You want them to be installed like that. Now there is specifics to how you do it. Whether you want the one that sticks out a little bit more to your left, on the bottom, or on the top. I believe it goes on the bottom. That's for the high beams. As you can see, it is fanless. It has no fan. And it just plugs into this cord. And here's the second light. It's the same thing, nothing different. Now the cool thing is, and the interesting thing is, this is how you would adjust it. So this could actually come off, and this is what actually goes into your headlight. Plug it in, twist it into place, and that's where your headlight here slides in. You twist this into place, and I believe that is also how you adjust it, how you set it for your car. And that should be the only things in this box. There's nothing else in them. Just double check. Yeah, there's nothing on the bottom. So yeah, that's all you need, your headlight bulbs and instructions. We'll install it, if not today, tomorrow. I just wanted to get the opening unboxing today done, and hopefully we'll install it here shortly. Alright guys, as you can see, it's sunny out, so it is the next day. I'm going to be installing the headlights now. I'll talk a little bit about what I found out and the right way how to do things while we're doing it. So let's get down here and we'll get started. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to actually just show you something real quick. So when it comes to these, I know I showed you before, you got the one LED strip that sticks out a little further and one retracts a little more. Well, the one that retracts a little more is actually the bright beam. So you want that actually facing down. So that would be the proper way how to put in your headlight. You want the high beam on the lower side, and it's the one that sticks back towards the light itself the most. So that would be, right now the way I'm holding it to you is the right way how to put in your headlight. You don't want it flat, you want it sitting just like that. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you real quick. You want to pull this little cover off, pull it to the side, and we're going to reach in here, we're going to twist what would be clockwise from where I'm standing, and there's our halogen light. Let's proceed to take it off. So you just got to push this clip in right here. There we go. We're gonna keep these, the originals, in case something happens when the LEDs, maybe they don't work. We'll keep them. I'll just set them to the side, and now we'll put the big boy in. Let's see how this turns out. Let's plug it in first, make sure it actually plugs in. Ooh, I like that sound. So it plugs in, so that makes, I'm already excited about that. Now when we put them in, I'm going to be looking through the headlight unit up front just to make sure I can see that it's sitting in properly. Alright, well that took a little adjusting, but we got that side. Now we'll do the same thing to the opposite end. Hopefully this time it'll be a little easier. Okay, so let's do the same thing to this side. Same thing, we'll pull this plug out, and we'll take out the original bulb, just like that. Push that little tab in, pull it right out. Set this down as well. Like I said before, we're going to keep them. Now we'll make sure this plugs in. Perfect. Alright. Now once again, we want the headlight to sit like this. With the little tab that sticks out the least on the bottom. So we'll try this out. Yeah, that should be right. Okay, cool. When we're done with that, make sure we'll keep the originals. We'll put our cap back on. It should just be able to put the harness right in there. And just close it back up. Alright, I'm gonna hit the lock button, see if it looks any good. Unlock button, sorry. Dang, there we are. Looks like my DRL is flickering a little bit, but actually it's not. It just looks that way on camera. Alright, we'll wait till tonight to get some actual footage, make sure everything got adjusted correctly. If not, then I'll park it back on that wall and realign it. But yeah, that'd be it for now. When it comes nightfall, I'll be coming back out, seeing how it actually looks. So far it looks good. Well guys, it is nighttime now. And I just pulled up to the fence to see what it looks like, and man, these things definitely look brighter. They look brighter, they actually look really nice. I think I may have aligned it just right. Now next will be the fog lights. Fog lights after me to go. I'll have to get those next, but yeah, they look good. Let's take a look from the inside. Alright, just showing you a clip of the OEM halogen light from the low beam, high beam. Just want to show you a comparison between the two lights. Here's our new LED light, low beam pattern, high beam. As you can see, they are pretty decently aligned similar. I am on a bit of a slant, so that's why it looks a little off, but I'm happy with the results. Alright guys, so I am on a road heading out of town, and it's a pretty dark road after these couple lights. But I'm going to test out the brights here in a bit. Right now we got the low beams, the brights are coming up. Oh yeah, the brights are pretty nice. They get a lot of ground cover. You can see quite a bit ahead. They're not as bright as I thought they'd be, but they're actually not bad at all. The low beams are definitely pretty good. I like them a lot. I think they're a little bit better than the halogen lights when it comes to brightness. Pass these cars and put the brights back on. brights definitely get out there pretty well. I don't know if they're as bright as the halogen bright lights, but at the same time they are a different color tone and they're not bad at all. I am happy with it. I'm actually surprised at how well it is compared to what I was assuming it was going to be or thinking it was going to be. So for them being bright and with them being the high beams, they're actually not bad. I definitely like them. So we're moving back into town, so yeah, I'm happy. I'm satisfied with this purchase. I think we did well getting these. Another thing to take note, the fact that I'm not getting any sort of fault or any missed light error or communications in any sort of way is a good thing. I'm not getting any faults. Besides the fact that I really need to get gas, I'm fine. Alright guys, so honestly, I really like the headlights. I think it was a great choice going with the Cougar motors. They look really nice and white. Next, obviously, I'm going to have to do are the fog lights, and that's probably going to be my next video. But, yeah, I'm 100% happy, satisfied. I am excited, and they're just super bright. You can see how bright they are. But alright guys, I'm going to end my video here. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.